Man, those guys, that team fucking sucks, huh?
Oh.
Very overrated.
Hello, everybody.
Those Tampa Bay Buccaneers.
We have made it back.
We're back. We're back, baby.
Okay, 5, 4, 3, 2. Do you want to talk first about that Josh guy?
The world of t-shirts?
Yeah, this is my city. That guy.
Yeah. So, kind of a guy that we like a little bit. Not like a lot, but like he's okay.
He's probably not dead. He's probably just hungover.
Yeah, he's probably hungover and like fucked up his phone or something while he was drunk. Happens often.
Sure, you've been there.
I've been there
a couple times, more than once.
Hopefully he's fine. But he's a guy that he just made like a TikTok where he said, "This is my city. It's my city now."
Yeah.
And
then he started charging people for doing little TikToks of him.
Oh yeah.
Which I didn't mind. I kind of liked. I liked his
that.
villain arc where he just got shittier and shittier to people.
Yes. He forced people to pay him.
Yeah.
Like, after the fact.
Sure.
It kind of felt like if you watch. I've watched certain videos of like if you go to like France or something, there's like those guys that like they start making a fucking bracelet around your wrist.
Yeah.
And then they're like, "Give me the money."
Yeah.
Like, you owe me money.
Yeah, they do
now.
that in Vegas too.
Yeah, they just try to get like they force you into paying them.
Isn't that the funniest thing that they bait you into it? Like think about in Vegas where you can't like if you just say no to them.
Yes.
Like 3 or 4 times, then they'll finally say it. But the standard like panhandlers in like a Milwaukee, you can just say like, "Sorry, I don't have cash.
No.
I don't have
No money on me, sorry."
Then these guys pull out the credit card scanners that they have on hand, and they'll get you.
They try to get it from you.
Yeah,
they like in Vegas they had like a weird one where they like. I think did they do it to you? They put like a pamphlet or something in your hand, or they put like.
And then they just start asking for money.
They're like, "Give me the money."
Yeah,
like we gave you the pamphlet, and it's like, "Hey, I didn't want the pamphlet. Mm-hmm. I don't want you touching me.
Yeah,
I actually want this I'll pay you money for this interaction to be over.
Sure.
Like I don't want that person near me at all. They're always very sketchy people.
But yeah, I hope that guy's not like Gonzo.
Yeah. So I guess he went to Mexico. Hey, we just keep on saying, I hope he's not gone. He went to Mexico, I guess got really fucked up and hasn't posted in like a day.
It's funny. Everybody watches the TikTok, right? Mm-hmm. And most of the people like to make fun of this kid with autism, right? Yeah. That's why they like him.
Yeah.
And then, like, now, all the comments are like, how is he allowed to, like, go to Mexico? Like, who let him do that? Like, he can do whatever he wants, I guess. He took over New York.
Yeah.
So he was like, let's take over Mexico City or wherever he went.
He single-handedly took up. It was his city.
Yeah.
Like New York's a big city.
So he had the confidence to now go to like.
I'm going to say it. If you can take, this is how much I like my, what is it? Nationalism. Like my love for America is that I think that if you can take over New York, nationalism maybe.
One of them is bad. I can't remember which. I can't remember.
And
which.
I'm for all of them.
Sure.
Imperialism, all of it. Like, give me all of it. But here's my stance: is if you can take over New York City,
yeah, you can take over like the world.
You can take over a shithole country like Mexico.
Yeah, amen.
Like easily.
Sure.
Like that shit's so fucking easy. Mm-hmm. So
what a third world country like Mexico.
Yeah. And people to be like, oh, why was he just allowed? He took over New York.
Yeah.
New York was his city.
Isn't it funny to think, one thing that's been blowing my mind lately is how much I don't know about, like, geography.
Oh,
like, where they keep taking states and, like, putting it next to, like, Germany.
Yes.
It's like Illinois is as big as Germany.
Yeah. well, I like those, but, like, also just in general, I don't know where things are.
Oh, well, I can nail those when it's like, if you don't get 7 out of 7 of these, you're not American.
No, not that.
Which one?
Like, I don't know where's Lebanon?
I don't know what that is.
Exactly.
Okay.
Like, what is
that? Sounds like a food.
Where's Libya?
Libya?
Yeah.
And Syria.
Where's Syria?
No idea.
Exactly.
I don't know if that's true.
I actually have, those countries, I have no idea about. Like,
sure.
Where they are.
Yeah.
What was the thing that I just heard of the other day? There was, like, sub countries of, like, Russia that like they don't even like.
What are you talking about?
There's like not even a name for the countries. They're just like, oh.
Are you talking about like how Canada has providences?
No, This is like they're specifically just they're like, hey, we're not Russia anymore. So they're just like a country that they're not Russia.
But they're within Russia?
They're like near Russia, I think.
I don't know what you're talking about. You can't just start saying things
Here's
like
the
this.
thing, I barely know what I'm saying.
All right, we can't keep talking about this.
Because it was either in an origin story or it was in because I listened to. I've had COVID for the last like week.
Oh, okay.
So this whole week I've been laying in bed, either listening to Marvel / DC origin movies.
Yeah.
That are like.
It's also you don't know if you had COVID.
Stuff.
You never got tested.
Yeah, but I still can't smell. I can't taste. There's no other symptom. There's no
Just
other.
giving you an out, man.
Yeah.
You might not have it.
Yeah, who knows? I might not have it.
Yeah.
Never got tested. I
mean, you're fine now.
I'm fine now, ish. I still can't taste or smell. And my sinuses are like kind of annoyed. Like they're just stuffed.
Yeah.
They're fucked up. And I got a bit of a cough.
Yeah.
So it pretty much gone other than that. But in this meantime, I've been just listening to like Marvel origin stories.
All right, what have you learned?
And history, like just like a bunch of history stuff. And in one of them, I don't know which one, either the Marvel, it's either in a history fucking YouTube video, or it was a Marvel YouTube video. They were talking about this place, and it's like, I forgot what the name of the place even was, but it was pretty much just like the United Republic of, like, something, and all it is.
So
it's just like country.
You're saying in your
part of
COVID stupor, you might have confused actual world history with Marvel history. Well, is what you're trying to say?
No, I also run into that pretty much daily. Yeah.
So,
not just
so something might have happened in Marvel Comics that could be in world history.
Yes.
Okay, great.
And that's where I'm at.
Great.
Right? It's all kind of like I don't know, like I don't know if Alexander the Great's real anymore.
Sure.
Or if that's just like Stan Lee's creation.
And Dr. Doom's still president of Lebanon. That's still real.
I know that's real. Yeah. You don't patronize me.
What is his country? Do you know what his country is?
Ooh, Dr. Doom?
He's like the ruler of one country. It's like Lebanon or something like that.
He is from he's just from like a weird
country. But he comes back and he makes that country like utopia.
Yeah, I don't know. I did watch this one. Speaking of I've watched a lot of Dr. Doom stuff,
Great.
Actually.
Let's catch me up.
One of them was about how Iron Man and Dr. Doom, Dr. Doom was very envious of him and swapped,
Tony Stark?
Yeah, and swapped bodies with Tony Stark.
Okay.
And put his like consciousness and brain
Gotcha.
inside of Tony Stark, and then like told Tony Stark, "Hey, you're nothing," pretty much. And then Tony Stark like built up Dr. Doom because he lived as Dr. Doom.
Yeah.
And he ended up becoming like still like
so
a really
Tony
good
Stark
guy.
Proved him wrong.
Yeah, and like became like a really good guy, a very like influential person as Dr. Doom.
Yeah.
And Dr. Doom as
Tony Stark just shit the bed.
Was still bad. I mean, he like was very widely successful, obviously.
Oh, it's a fun storyline.
Yeah, it was a pretty cool storyline. Where's Dr. Doom from?
Should we also? You didn't see the new Venom movie, but do you want to talk about that at all?
Sure.
Oh, you do.
Sure. Yeah.
You don't care about spoiling it?
Latveria.
You don't need to throw an accent on it. I'm pretty sure it's a made up country, right?
No, it's real.
Yeah, it's a
gypsy country.
Okay, pretty cool. Is gypsy bad to say?
I don't know. It says born to poor gypsies in the small European nation of Latveria.
Yeah, I think that's a fake made up place for Marvel.
Maybe
it's
for
like
you?
Wakanda.
No, Wakanda's real.
Wakanda is real.
Wakanda's real.
Did anybody come out of that movie like, wow, that's what Africa's about?
I need to visit. I need to go there. And they just go to Africa and they're like, what the fuck?
You know what's funny about the continents is of all of the continents, I think I know the least about Africa.
Here's the thing. I know equally nothing about all
the other ones?
Yeah.
Okay, but you know a decent amount about Europe because there's a lot of World War II in there.
No.
You know something about it. The only thing I know about Africa is some Egyptian history, and that in South Africa they are really racist.
Coney. I know about Coney.
That's it.
Coney 2012.
And Africa's a huge country.
Yeah, well, but like nothing goes on in it because like it's just a desert.
There's definitely some stuff that goes on in it.
Most of it's a desert.
Yeah, all of it.
And I mean, I know a lot about the Egyptians, so like, I mean, I don't know much about like Europeans, like Albania. I don't know shit about Albania.
What is that?
It's a fucking country in Europe.
Okay.
I don't know shit about it.
This is
Switzerland.
My brain.
Switzerland, I know a lot about actually.
Great. I mean, great.
I know a good amount. I don't know shit about Germany really, except for like our.
Dude, this week is off. We're all over the place.
Yeah.
Is there anything specific you want to talk about?
Currently, geography.
Great.
You've got to me on geography.
Go ahead. Let's see what you got.
So like Germany, I think that they get a bad rap.
Yeah.
Like
sure.
Annoyingly bad rap too, because like they didn't really do much.
Nothing of significance. No.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. They made BMW, which I mean is like an overrated car.
Sure.
But, like we don't give fucking Japan shit for Toyota.
No. Nobody's given. Okay, you've been MIA for about a week and a half at this point.
About a week, yeah.
And I think I've regret just leaving you to your own accord for that long. Dude, I mean,
I've been going crazy.
You are you're wound up a little bit. You got a lot of info.
Well, you also didn't talk to me at all during this period.
Well, I wonder why.
I was sleeping majority of the time. But like in this meantime, there was 2 times where I was like, "Hey, let's hang out," and then you immediately were like, "No."
Also, you had COVID.
Yeah, we could have hung out, man.
Yeah.
You're fucking vaccinated, bro.
Sure.
Like me and you fucking kissed like goodbye, and you didn't catch it.
What's wrong with me just taking a little bit of distance when you have COVID?
Everything, man.
And also,
this is what you get now.
Also,
this is what you get now.
You were essentially like a bear in winter.
Yeah,
sleeping the whole time, which was crazy because I didn't think you could sleep more.
Yeah,
and you proved me wrong.
Oh, I got to the point where like I slept so much, I like legitimately told myself, I was like, please God, I'll never nap again.
Okay, you immediately start napping.
Yeah.
After this, I'm actually going to take a nap ski.
Well, like I was so oversleeping.
Yeah.
Like there was like a point where like you just like have no energy, but you're just bored of sleeping. You know what I mean? Like I did the same. All I did the entire time was, like I said, I'd try to sleep, and when I'd sleep, I'd throw on like a YouTube video, whether it be like a history fucking thing, watch a bunch of this biographics guy, or I threw on like a Marvel something, like an origin story, or just like a whole story in general. Like sometimes I throw on like a 6-hour like comic book explanation reading. So I just do that, and then when I was like awake and had a little bit of energy to where like I could pull my arms out of like the blankets, because sometimes I just like was so cold and didn't want to pull my arms out of the blankets. I just would have to listen.
Yeah, the way you would shiver was obnoxious.
Yeah,
it was just like you're being so dramatic about it,
dude. I think I have pneumonia.
It doesn't matter at this point.
Who cares? It doesn't.
Who cares?
I know.
You're fine, man.
It's like whatever.
Yeah.
But Swift keeps on saying that the way that I cough sounds like I have pneumonia and not.
Cool. Just not a doctor.
Yes, but he's more of a doctor than me.
Sure.
Right?
Sure.
Right.
Yeah. The way I can hear you cough over the mic, over the computer, sounds like you might have pneumonia. I guess I have pneumonia.
Yeah. So I might. But then I also, like, in my meantime, would watch a lot of TikToks. And I've just got to, like, I got to the point, and I'm not, like, this sounds like a made-up thing, but, like, I would, like, stare at, like, the TikTok, and it'd make me infuriated. Like, I'd be so pissed. And
why?
I'd just go, you fucking pussy. Fuck you. And I, like, would say that at, like, certain, like, creators. Because they just do things that, like, I'd be like, this is so fucking stupid. Like, this, like... There's different trends on TikTok. Like there's one like where they just like overly explain stuff, and I know that it's happening, and I'd watch the whole thing and I go, I fucking hate you.
That's but you'll hate watch it so many videos. I just like you just skip them.
I did that the whole time in there. Like I was like, I'm not kidding you. Like I verbally said this out loud. Like I said slurs at the fucking screen.
You don't need to say. You don't need to explain. I know you said slurs. I know you said it's slurs.
I was so angry at every TikTok that I watched. I don't know why.
Can we talk about the cool thing I did for you when you were sick?
What'd you do?
when you were sick,
Tucked me in.
I tucked you in, and you asked me to get you food, and I got you some food. Pretty cool, huh?
You know what
You said-
yeah, tell.
You said 2 McChickens
Mm-hmm.
and a large fry,
Yeah.
and I asked the people at McDonald's.
Well, also let's preface this with I hadn't, because of how sick I was, I like had no energy, didn't order anything.
Yeah, real
I
whiner.
hadn't eaten for 48 hours.
Sure.
So I had asked you to get me some food.
Yeah, and I was just chilling, right?
Mm-hmm.
And you were like, "Come on, you please!" Like,
I was like, put it in perspective. I'm like literally laying and like, because what they don't bring up is like certain things that you take for granted that like you just always have energy for. Like me, just to be awake, I have to like balance this big fucking head.
sure.
And like when I'm sick and have no energy, I just was like,
Yeah.
my head was just resting on my shoulder
I know.
because it was just too much to keep it up.
So you were just like barely whispering out noises. You called me on FaceTime. I was like maybe 10 feet away from you.
Yeah.
So you called, kept begging me to get you food. So I was like, okay, I'll get you 2 chicken McChickens.
Mm-hmm.
And I, for whatever reason, whenever you order McChickens, you like to get it with mayo. I don't, right? So I will
Oh,
just
so you dislike them without?
yeah. So I always just order the McChickens no mayo,
Yeah.
right? And you just always have taken that as like a, why do you do this specifically for me? Like, why do you? But I like no mayo.
I didn't know that it was because you like no mayo.
Yeah, I don't like no mayo. I get him no mayo. So you've always taken it as like because you think everything's about you.
Well, no, because you've told me specifically. You go, yeah, I got it for you because you like no mayo.
Yeah,
You've told me
no,
that.
it's me.
And I have no. My whole time I was like, why does this guy think I don't like mayo?
I don't like it.
Yeah.
So I was like, okay, I'll get him a McChicken, no chicken patty.
Well, you asked me specifically. You said, you want mayo on it? And I go, yeah, I always want mayo on it.
Yeah.
And then you hang up on me, and when you do the no chicken patty, I thought about that immediately. I was like, he asked me about the mayo, so I'm guessing he also did something. He did this like on purpose.
So I got it's like when I asked, I was like, okay, I would like, because I ordered the McChickens and I wanted one without a chicken patty. I said, well, can you make me a McChicken, make it normal, except take the chicken patty, put it on the side. And like they made me repeat it, and then another woman jumped on it, made me repeat it again, and then you could hear both of like the people who run the headset talking, and they're like, all right, pull around. And then when I went to pay, somebody from the back was like, is that how he wanted it? And then the woman goes, yeah, like I heard him say, like, that's how he wants it. So like everybody it was like a whole panic back there.
Yeah, it just. They had to
And
send you to a different McDonald's.
whenever you order a special order at McDonald's, they put like a sticker on it so you know
Yes.
which ones are different. So I took the sticker off and then I gave
Which
them
is
to you.
crazy that you did that.
Why?
Because that was one of the first things I said. I said they had to have fucked it up because there's no sticker on it.
Oh, could you imagine them like saying "fuck it, no chicken sandwich," putting it out there?
They put it out there.
And then I gave you the large fry 2 McChickens, one without a chicken patty.
Yeah.
Pretty fun.
Yeah,
Pretty
fun.
cool.
Pretty fun. But yeah, that was the first food that I had eaten in like 48 hours.
I mean, it made me laugh.
which was really funny that you brought up. Hey, Bob, about that nice thing I did for you about getting me the food. It's really funny because after you got me that food, that's like the first thing that you had done for me in that week. Where
Sure.
I'm just like unable.
No,
to
I got you the liquid IV. I told you to have
No,
that.
that was afterwards.
Was it?
Yeah, and so this happens.
Oh, I also got you home pretty fast, right? That was nice.
Yeah, but it's because you said this. Your girlfriend texted me that same day of the McDonald's and said, "Hey, I've been asking David a bunch, like, if you need anything, and he just keeps on telling me you don't."
Yeah, no.
I could have gone for a lot of things,
No. What would you have needed?
like a Gatorade, soup.
Oh. Well,
Yeah.
I got you McChicken and liquid IV. That's pretty good.
Yeah,
That's a pretty good second.
yeah, that's pretty good. Mm-hmm. But that was all after she had texted me, and you had told her multiple times.
No, he's
I guess-
good.
No, he's fine.
Yeah.
Yeah,
You never asked me for any of that stuff.
I know. I mean, I hadn't seen you in like a week.
even when I would be over, you weren't coming out.
I couldn't.
Yeah.
I had no energy.
So, I really think it's more of a 90-10 kind of a fault. 90% your fault.
Okay, we're not going to get into the percentages thing because it'll just make me angry. But no, and not because of you not helping me, but just because percentages make me angry.
Oh, man. I listen to this sports podcast.
Okay.
It's a big one. Bill Simmons, if you know who that is, don't.
Pardon my take.
I know that's the only one you know. Anyways.
Okay, all right. Don't act like you know all these fucking sports podcasts.
I know 3. I know 3.
Yeah, okay, you know 3.
2 more than you.
Okay, 2 more than me.
Pretty good.
I also know the one fucking with Andrew Sealand. What the fuck is that shit called?
Yeah, name it.
I don't fucking
It's done.
know. It's done though.
So, the main host,
Okay.
whenever he's talking about a player,
Ben Simmons?
yeah, Bill Simmons.
Ben.
It's his son's name.
Ben is his son?
Yeah.
Did he put him down?
Yeah.
I would have too.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. So, he always talks about players from, like, the past year, 3 months prior, and he's like, I don't know, this guy's like 78% of what he used to be, or he'll just throw out random percentages just from eye tests. So his co-host was like, where are these numbers coming from? Yeah. You just there's no base. I love percentages because they mean nothing.
Yeah.
They're so meaningless.
They actually are.
And he's like, you just love throwing out 62% of where.
Yeah, he's like 62% on track to being fully healthy. Yeah,
yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
It's the greatest.
Because there's no, you can't do like X over 100 time. Like, you're not able to do that with people. Like, or opinions.
Yeah.
Or anything. Like, stuff like that just can't be quantified.
People will never call you on it.
No.
You can say it, and if you throw a percentage in it, people go like this guy.
Like, how sure are you? Like, I don't know, like 67% sure.
Yeah, and people are like, That's
pretty sure.
He knows.
That's pretty sure.
That's confident. Yeah. And I like it.
Mm-hmm.
This guy knows numbers.
and if you just throw like weird numbers at him, like 74.5.
Yeah.
Like that really gets them in there. They're like, this guy
knows
stuff.
This guy knows
This guy
things.
must be an accountant. Is he an accountant? You know.
Speaking of knowing things, people don't know how to do fractions anymore.
No.
Not a clue.
Not at all.
Do you know?
Real good at fractions.
Pretty cool, huh?
Yeah.
What else has been new since our last time? You have been dying. Oh, you know what we can talk about? We're spoiling Venom. I don't really give a fuck. It's not a great movie. And
bad. And some people even say bad.
If
need alcohol to watch it.
Yeah, you watch one Jeremy Jahns movie.
Yeah.
Or, review. If you really give a fuck about it, you would have already seen it. And I think it's impossible. I think it's impossible to not know the spoilers.
I actually don't think. I mean, it literally came out on Thursday.
I think it's impossible to not know the spoilers by now.
To say that they would have seen it by now, that's an absurd take.
That's fine.
You realize
you're right.
We've given them.
What I'm saying is, if it hasn't been spoiled for you by now,
okay,
it probably has. The movie didn't even come out yet, and it was spoiled for me. I didn't even see what the big reveal was, and everything about it. I mean, if you just if anybody goes, "Hey, Venom." Stick around for the mid-credit scene. You won't regret it. Or anything like that. Yep. You go, okay, what is something that anybody would know about Venom which would be cool about it?
Well, so let me kind of put it the way that I put it. I had it spoiled to me solely because one of our friends brought it.
Name his name?
Pfeffer.
Yeah.
And he's not like a big comic book nerd like us, or
just say what he is. You think he's a fucking dumbass.
I think he's a dork, stupid fuck.
Yeah.
That's what I think of him.
Yeah.
He's a tiny brain.
Go for it.
Tiny pea brain boy.
Yeah.
That's what I think of him.
Yeah.
But he's not super into comic books and all this stuff. So immediately I've heard rumors of the post-credit scene is crazy, blah, 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 blah. Like the Venom post-credit scene, it's going to blow people's mind. Watch out for spoilers on it. But then he texted me about it. Yeah. And I was talking to Mike already about the post credit, and he goes, "Well, I think that it's this, this, and this." And then immediately when Pfeffer texts me and you and goes, "You got to see Venom," post-credit scene is super cool.
Then we both go.
I go.
It's Spider-Man.
So it's Spider-Man.
It's Spider-Man.
Because it's got to be something that like just like anybody will think is cool. Then at that point, like
Yeah,
it's not
you
just
can't.
like
It's not gonna get the subs. It's not gonna be some like symbiote.
yeah,
Like God, what's the girl symbiote?
fucking I don't know.
It's like Scream or something like that.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, look
Shriek
at that.
or something.
Well, Shriek's in the movie.
Yeah, Shriek's in the movie.
No, it's like. Anyways, it's not something like that where like it's a deep cut where you're like, I remember that from when I'm a kid.
Yeah.
It's got to be something that can get your mom to go like, I know Spider-Man.
Yeah. So it just
Basically the moment everybody's going crazy over it, you can figure it out. Let's say 2 weeks ago, maybe a week and a half ago, before the rumors started coming out, my friend Dominic and I were arguing over the fact that he was like, I don't know, I can just see like Venom jumping into the MCU. And I was like adamant, like arguing, I don't think they would ever do it. No chance, because I just couldn't see if anybody doesn't know, although Marvel has created all these characters, there's a lot of like rights of who owns the movie rights to these characters across all the different movie studios. For this conversation, we're just going to talk about Sony versus Marvel Studios, the movie company.
Yes, sir.
Sony owns the rights to the Spider-Man movies. The reason why we have Spider-Man in the MCU is just because Sony allows it. The Venom movies have been completely detached from the MCU up until right now. And generally speaking, the MCU has had anywhere from great movies to okay movies. No like commercial duds.
Yeah.
Sony does not have a great record with that. So
they must have gotten the taste, right? Like they must have gone like, ooh, good.
You are so bad at doing the impression it hurts.
But they must have tasted it and gone, okay.
Hold that thought. Let me finish
all of my shit.
Let me finish the thought. Let me finish the point. So I was essentially arguing to my friend that I don't think Kevin Feige, who is the head of, I think Marvel at this point, was going to allow his like beautiful, like pristine franchise with like Sony's garbage. Although he wants to deal with the characters, I don't think he wanted any of their hands on it.
But he is though.
Well, this was 2 weeks before the fucking rumors.
Well, without this, even without this, it was known that he's bringing Doc Ock in. He's been bringing Doc Ock in from fucking the other from their dog shit.
But he makes the movie. He has like direct like that the Spider-Man movie. Mm-hmm. He's the executive producer on it. He like, although he's not the director, he doesn't have like complete creative control over it. He can say yes or yay or nay. The Venom movies, he has no, like, literally nothing. He doesn't, anything about those movies doesn't, like, or
maybe
Mobius.
Maybe that's what they're, like, introducing, is that...
2 weeks ago.
Okay.
This is what I was arguing. I couldn't see it, right? I didn't see these...
In, like I said, I mean, what I said was still holds, you didn't really...
Well, this is why Dominic was arguing against me.
Okay.
Right?
Yeah.
He was saying... essentially that why wouldn't they do it? Sony holds all the cards. Without Sony, there's no Spider-Man. Like, if Sony wants, they can just like basically strong arm whatever they want into the movies if they want. And I think that's kind of what happened. Or what you were saying. Go ahead.
Like, what I think that Sony just like is reaping the benefits currently of like how big Spider-Man and like Marvel is.
Far From Home is I think the biggest Spider-Man movie of all time, eclipsing even Spider-Man 3. It's made more money than any other Spider-Man movie.
And Sony, what is their deal? What do they get?
So the initial deal, let's go back to...
Just make it quick.
For Spider-Man to be used in the MCU movies,
yes,
Marvel Studios was going to creatively make the movies. Yeah. Sony would pay for them, and they would get 100% of the reap the rewards of the Spider-Man solo movies. Okay. So that includes Homecoming, Far From Home. So. No no back end deal on merchandising, no deals on Infinity War, like big ensemble casts. Anything that Spider-Man like jumps into, Civil War, Infinity War, Endgame, Sony got no money, and I don't think they had any merchandising rules.
Okay.
They kind of got a raw deal. They kind of got fucked a little bit because.
But did they though?
Well, that's why Sony tried to pull Spider-Man out. Is because they were like, we need a better deal, and they yanked it out. They stopped the production for Far From Home, and essentially, like there was a potential chance that Spider-Man was going to be completely out.
Yeah.
And at that point,
But
like,
there never was.
Right, I mean, they were going to figure it out.
They were going to always figure it out.
But like, they literally had any chance. It was basically after they set Spider-Man up to be the next Tony Stark, like the next fucking head of the MCU.
They kind of had a bit of.
And then Sony was like, "All right, well, we'll take this. Good luck."
No, thank you.
So now I think they get percentages on like the ensemble cast movies. I think they get merchandising, not complete merchandising rights, but they get a lot. They get a lot more. And now, apparently, Venom is in MCU. Venom.
That's such a good song, dude.
Banger.
The best song ever. But yeah, I feel like because they've tasted, because that's so much. I mean, Sony's not releasing anything worth a fucking shit. They're fucking garbage. They're fucking. What do? They release fucking man meat.
Yeah, I don't even know what they do anymore.
I don't know.
I mean, like
God of War was the last thing that they had.
Let's talk. If you talk about Sony as like a company, they're doing okay.
Yeah,
they got PS5.
Yeah.
They got all these games coming out.
Yes,
they have I don't know other shit.
Yeah,
technology.
Fucking stuff.
They got stuff.
Yeah.
They do shit.
Like,
but in terms of movies,
mobile DVD players. Who the fuck uses a mobile DVD player anymore?
The last important thing that happened with Sony with movies that I can think of before Spider-Man is like the Sony leak, with like the interview with like Seth Rogen in like North Korea hacking them.
Oh,
that was Sony, right? So that's the last thing that I can think of noteworthy for Sony like movies.
Yeah,
so really, they don't have shit.
Yeah,
except for these Spider-Man movies coming out.
Yes. So they I just feel like they tasted greatness and they're like, hey, you know what? Take it all.
They're not saying, my opinion, they're not saying take it all.
Well, they're like, hey, make these fucking movies for us. You know how to make the movies.
I don't know if they're gonna make. I wonder.
You're the movies.
I think
that's what they're saying.
I think they're like
Marvel. You're the movies.
Go ahead. Let's hear what your take is.
I think that their take is, hey, Marvel, you're the fucking movies. Do the movies.
Yeah.
Us, we're just fucking a bunch of stupid fucks that don't really know much about shit except for leaking shit. That's all we can do. And then even then, not really that good at that shit because who cares about the interview?
I really don't think...
I think that they just want the money.
Well, yeah, of course they want to make money.
And if you throw Marvel on Venom...
Marvel Studios.
Yes. You're going to make more fucking money.
Yes, but I don't think Marvel Studios is not making the Venom movies, though.
They're going to.
You think so?
Oh, yeah.
That'd be interesting. I'd be more interested in those.
I don't think that it's a Venom movie. I think that he's just going to become a villain to Spider-Man.
You think he's in No Way Home?
No.
No, you don't think so?
Maybe.
Interesting.
But I don't think so.
Interesting.
I think that if he is in it, it'll be short. Like, it'll be like, hey, I'm here, by the way, motherfuckers.
Think about how much this movie is ballooning in terms of, like, characters.
Yes.
Like, here are confirmed people, right? All of the cast of the Spider-Man Far From Home people. Mm-hmm. So, like, the teachers, even, like, Hannibal Buress, Martin Starr, and, like...
Jerry Seinfeld.
The guy from Next Declassified. They're all in it. Coconut Head's in it.
Yeah. They got Cat Dog in there.
They got Johnny Bravo.
Cat Dog.
So they have all of them.
Yeah.
Harry Osborn, or not Harry Osborn, because there's no James Franco. But they have Willem Dafoe, Alfred Molina, fucking Jamie Foxx. Those are all for real people that are in the movie.
Yes.
Then you have
Tom Holland.
Then you have rumored Andrew Garfield, rumored Tobey Maguire, rumored fucking Kristen Dunst and Emma Stone.
Maybe the Ned guy that plays the Ned. Ned, his friend.
Keep going.
He might be in there. His friend that plays Ned.
There's also talks of
fucking...
fucking...
he might be skinnier now.
Daredevil.
Yeah, they might have gotten him skinnier.
They have a skinny guy from Kingpin.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
He's also skinnier.
Yep. Zendaya.
Yep. Fatter. Funny enough.
They fattened her up.
Got her fat.
She's going to be boom.
And now on top of it, it's now rumored that Tom Hardy is going to be in it. Well, not rumored. It's just he is definitely in the MCU. As for being in,
it's so cringe, man. Because like at that point beforehand, before you bring Venom in, recast him. Because Tom Hardy fucking sucks.
Tom Hardy's good.
Tom Hardy fucking sucks.
Name a bad movie that he's been in.
Both Venom movies.
That's true.
Yeah.
But he's not bad in them.
Mad Max. Yes, he is bad in them.
No, he isn't.
The entire time he's just sweating like this. And you're just twitching his face the entire time.
Holy fuck.
Was
that Tom Hardy? I think I just got transported to the movies.
That's literally what he does, right? The entire fucking time.
In Mad Max?
Yeah, all of his movies.
Yeah.
Fucking Inception, Mad Max, fucking both Venom movies.
He's literally great in all those movies.
The guy's a fucking dud.
Yeah.
He's a dud.
He doesn't have it.
He doesn't have it.
What are people going to realize? That Tom Hardy doesn't have it.
They need to find out quick.
I know.
Because the guy fucking sucks.
I know, yeah.
I'm sick of him stinking up my movies.
Stinky.
Stinky. Like, legit, Inception is the only Leonardo DiCaprio movie that I haven't seen fully through that.
Because of Tom Hardy?
Yeah.
Every time you get to the Tom Hardy part, you shut it off. That's a fact.
It is.
I know it is.
As soon as Tom Hardy jumps off that fucking balcony or whatever in the middle of the... I don't even know what the fuck they're doing.
Click. Is that Tom Hardy? Click.
I don't even know what they're doing.
They're incepting people's fucking minds. They're going into... You want to watch this movie? Inception after this?
Maybe, but
but if Tom Hardy comes out, I'll turn it off.
I'm probably going to walk away at that point.
Okay.
Because, like, it's always... At that point, I don't know... Like I said, I don't know what they're doing. They just sit... They're in a diner, and they're talking, and they're like... And I'm just like... The entire time, like, shut the fuck up, Tom. Mm-hmm. Like, Leo's right there.
I know.
Let him Leo.
A lot of people, after watching Inception,
people wanted to fucking kill themselves
because Tom Hardy was so obnoxious.
Yes,
dude, this movie would be a 10 out of 10 if it wasn't for that guy who made me want to kill myself.
Yes, and he's British too, right?
I don't know what he is.
He's British.
Yeah,
he's fucking British.
Nice, dude.
He's a fucking piece of shit.
Dude, do they say I'm British and then do the Tom Hardy impression?
I'm British.
Is that Tom Hardy? Is that Mad Max Fury Road? Damn, dude, he's good.
Dude, he just he just twitches out the entire time, right? Like, and he just sweats. That's like what he does in Venom.
Have you seen either of them?
I watched clips enough.
You got it.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. And he gets sweaty. They throw him in an MRI machine or whatever.
Nobody's watching Venom for the Venom. Who cares? They all care about the last scene.
Yes, I know. But what I'm saying is, fucking Tom Hardy sucks. Like, they should have recasted him.
Yeah.
Before the Marvel shit.
When Inception came out,
give me back Topher Grace.
Topher was a better Venom, I'll say.
Yes, I know. Mm-hmm. I know.
Sure was.
You don't have to tell me.
Amen, brother.
Fucking dude, you preach it to the choir here.
I thought that Venom, if he was going to be thrown into the MCU,
should have been somebody else.
No, first off, recast.
Yes.
Topher Grace is looking for work.
He is too. That's the worst part is that
Topher Grace had time.
Because either do Topher Grace, do Ashton Kutcher, do Mila Kunis, do literally anybody else at fucking Venom besides fucking.
Maybe not that guy from Scientology.
Yeah, not
the raper,
not the ranch guy, not the guy from the ranch.
Sure.
Maybe Fez. Fez could have played him.
I've never seen that '70s show.
You've never seen that? I always forget that.
So I thought,
your life is like you make fun of your girlfriend constantly. You make fun of
but I know all the references.
You make fun, but like, how did you go your whole life without watching that '70s show?
I've seen episodes. I've seen episodes.
That show was so good.
Okay,
this is the greatest show ever.
Yeah, you've never seen Malcolm in the Middle?
Yes, I have.
Name an episode.
I can't name an episode, but I've seen a lot of episodes of Malcolm in the Middle.
Okay, I've seen a lot of episodes of that '70s show.
Okay.
What's the big deal?
Nothing, man. There's no deal.
You live your life not watching Tom Hardy movies.
Yes. My life is good.
Mm-hmm.
I don't want to fucking put a bullet in my brain. Well, sometimes I do. But like most of the times I don't because I'm not watching Tom Hardy fucking films.
Yeah. Well, I guess you limit that by not.
What did that guy do before fucking Mad Max?
Inception.
And Inception.
Warrior. The UFC movie.
He was in. Oh, that's stupid. I thought that you were talking about the good one, The Fighter. That's a good movie.
Oh, with
if he was in that movie, I would have been like, nice.
Matthew McConaughey.
No, he's with Christian Bale.
Yes.
Yeah, I know.
See what I did there?
Between them, I know the difference between them. You can't catch me.
I know. Almost, though.
And Marky Mark. Right?
Yeah, Marky Mark and Matthew McConaughey. All right.
All right.
Dallas Buyers Club.
Do you think that that's a cop-out for doing impressions?
Yeah, it's up there with Schwarzenegger. Christopher Schwarzenegger.
Every time I hear his name, I think of that TikTok.
Whoa.
Of him saying it, of him saying just pretty, it's Arnold Schwarzenegger, and he says it, and it's just everybody going, whoa.
Christopher Walken.
Christopher Walken's like a cop out too. Yeah.
What's another good one?
I don't know. I watched a donkey video for the first time in a while.
Which one?
And I laughed heartily.
Which one?
The Mario. The Super Mario.
Oh,
movie.
when Donkey is doing his classic prank calls and
Yes.
telling them about the Mario movie.
They go, this is for serious calls only. I know this is serious. Can you believe they got Chris Pratt from Prattville?
Yeah, it was a pretty good video.
It made me laugh.
Real Americans reacting to the Mario casting.
Yeah.
Are you upset with the casting?
No.
Anybody whose life gives a fuck about those, like...
Yeah.
Yeah, I know Chris Pratt goes to a church and hates gay people.
Mm-hmm.
What are you going to do? Stop watching Guardians of the Galaxy?
So what? Like,
What are you going to do?
yeah.
Yeah.
I go on World of Warcraft every day and hate gay people.
So, yeah, what are you going to do? Stop watching me?
Stop.
You got to start watching me first.
You guys gotta stop watching this podcast.
The Chris Pratt one is interesting because I'm 99% sure the only thing that he has done is he just goes to church. That
I don't think that's what people are mad at. Do you know what people are? I think that what they're mad at is that because they're not doing like voice actors. Because they want specifically voice. They're like, oh,
that's true.
They're stealing work. They're doing they took our jazz.
Yes.
They're doing that.
That's true, right? But the Chris Pratt hate is like a little bit higher.
Yes. Well, why do you think? Do you know why that is?
Because for Republican
playing Mario
and the Mario thing.
The only reason why that one's at the forefront is because he's playing Mario. That's it.
You don't think that people care about his church?
They would talk.
Do you remember that TikTok I was telling you about? It's called "Why White People Should Shut the Fuck Up." And every video this guy made, literally, it was called "Why White People Should Shut the Fuck Up," and it wasn't anything but Chris Pratt hates. I watched 20 videos, and it was constantly about how much Chris Pratt sucked. There wasn't any other white people mentioned, just Chris Pratt.
Don't get me wrong.
So don't say that he doesn't have hate.
Chris Pratt is bad.
Yeah.
People like hate him for like those reasons or whatever. But
that's true.
The reason why he gets the main hate in this like is because he plays Mario. There's no other.
People are mad that Charlie Day plays Luigi.
Huh? People are mad.
Who's mad?
Everybody.
Nobody's mad at.
I watched a fucking TikTok of Charlie Day saying the N-word.
Yeah.
And they threw the Luigi hat on him and went doop 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 doop.
Yeah.
Like the dying sound of
Nobody's
Mario.
mad at it though.
No, okay, I'm telling you, they'd be as mad at whoever just like the lead is if it's not like a voice actor. They're mad because these aren't voice actors.
They're also mad that it's not the standard guy who has voiced Mario for like 40 years.
Yes, they want voice actor.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know why. You know what's so strange? I don't care who the voice actors are.
Yeah.
The movie's going to suck no matter what.
Yeah.
Who thinks the movie's going to be good?
I mean, I do.
No, you don't. And also, why would they spend like a gajillion dollars on all these like A-list stars? If you make a Mario movie, it's going to sell. Mm-hmm. No matter who it is.
Oh, yeah.
You can pay like...
Dude, my nephew's gone and watched that movie like millions of times.
Detective Pikachu made like a gajillion dollars. They had Ryan Reynolds, right?
Mm-hmm.
But that's it.
Yeah.
You don't need Charlie Day.
Well, they had
Chris
that other
Pratt.
guy. They had the guy.
Who?
I don't know. He's in other movies and stuff sometimes.
Which
The
guy?
guy?
The skinny guy?
The only actor in it.
The son?
Yeah.
I don't know who he is.
He's in stuff.
Great. Guess what? People are in things.
I think he might have been in Pitch Perfect.
Pitch Perfect? Mm-hmm. What are you talking about?
Yeah. Dude, I'm serious.
The main character?
Yeah. That skinny guy that like his neck is kind of forward a little bit.
Like the mixed race guy?
Yeah. You don't really know what he is either.
Not a clue.
Yeah.
He's definitely not in Pitch Perfect.
I'm pretty positive he's in Pitch Perfect.
What does he do? Pitch Perfect 2?
Yeah.
Well, I've never seen Pitch Perfect 2.
Yeah, that's where you fucked up.
So I guess I'll probably be wrong if he's in there.
He was also in the Graduation music video with Benny Blanco and Juice WRLD.
Great.
He's the main character in that.
Cool. Name him.
I don't know his fucking name.
Nobody does.
Or his race.
Yeah, that's true.
Yes.
They're the same.
They're the same thing. He might be the same race as you.
What is that?
I don't know. I don't know what you are either.
What else do you want to talk about? Is there anything else specific?
No.
No? You want to keep that one to yourself?
Yeah, I did make a joke in my head because of the way that I was going to bring it up.
Yeah, you know what? I can already tell. Save that one. Save that one. We'll try it out another time.
Yeah. No,
saying a racial slur is not a joke, man. You're not gonna just throw one out.
I was going to talk about we originally. So the thing that I was going to say was
Here we go.
Was about that girl that you trapped.
Okay.
She got married
to
a person that looked just like you.
Yeah.
But the way that I was going to say it was, yeah, that girl that you raped got married.
Yeah, don't say that.
And I was going to say that, but he didn't do that.
Yeah.
And then it just made me laugh in my head because it turns into like you having to explain a bunch of stuff.
Well, yeah. Do you want me to give context to that or no?
No.
Hey, I want context.
That's the funny part.
For who?
We did get a lot of progress the other day with our buddy T-Voss.
Okay.
On my whole The Flash but rapes.
Oh, okay.
Those comics.
Yeah. Okay. Do you want context for that as well?
No, we can scoot on past it.
Great. Cool.
No, I keep on pitching the idea of this comic book.
Yeah.
About a Flash.
Sure.
He saves the world sometimes, but he's also, because he's so fast, he rapes. He's just like a bad guy.
Yeah. Yeah. The way you pitched it to us is that he didn't save the world. He's just the Flash who also just is a rapist, right? And then you were like, what an idea, right? And we're like, that's just like a rapist. Like, I don't know why. And for the longest time, we've been making fun of you for one of the worst ideas that's ever been said aloud.
But I still think that it's good.
I still stand by it.
I stand by it. And it's good. It's good. Okay. But then we came up with like other like ideas, and then it made you guys go, oh, it's actually like there is funny to it. Like,
yeah, we'll say it.
I don't even remember them.
You don't remember any of them? What the fuck, dude?
Well, like a Batman that beats the shit out of people for like
petty crimes. Right. Jaywalking, beat the fuck out of them.
Yeah. Like they steal a pack of gum and they get their nose fucking broken.
Yeah.
Like brink of death type of shit.
What was the Green Lantern powered by?
Was it the child pornography?
The Green Lantern, but he gets his powers from child pornography.
I think that he created.
Wait, it was the Green Lantern whose ring just creates child pornography.
Like he also saves, but every time that he like tries to like create something to save,
that one was
also child pornography.
That one was the greatest one. It was like the Flash that rapes, Batman that beats people up for petty crime, and the Green Lantern's ring, which creates child pornography.
Hate crime, Wonder Woman.
Yeah, that
one I don't like as much because that one kind of feels like The Boys a little bit. Because there's that like Wonder Woman type girl.
The Green Lantern one is the best one. That one got the biggest laugh.
Yeah, the child pornography from Green Lantern. So like I'm telling you,
you just manifest child pornography.
It's an idea. It's good.
Yeah, once you just stopped like. Well, so
because I want him to be the king of.
So when you say an idea like that, right? Yes. When we're all just high and you throw an idea out, it doesn't sound like you want this character. It sounds like secretly you want to be the character. You want to just run fast around and attack women
and just start fucking finger blasting them as I run.
How cool would it be if you could?
I'd run down a crowd and just fucking.
That's what it seems like, right? So then we're just like, what a horrible idea. Keep that one to yourself. But then when you have a Justice League of like horrible people,
Yes.
it's a little bit better.
Well, because I want him at the forefront of the Justice League.
Hey, also, I don't know.
I don't know what Superman's going to do yet.
I don't know either. But I gotta say, this Justice League, it doesn't sound like they don't have any, like, they're not really complex. There's no complexity to the story. Like,
is.
Hold on. The Watchmen
Okay.
was a comic written at a time where superheroes were not taken seriously. So they started telling stories that like dealt with sexual assault.
See, but I don't care about the comic side of it.
I know, right?
I care about
So
the
like
rape and the child pornography funny part.
you have taken the interesting or like the interesting aspects about what made those comics unique, and you have made them as uninteresting and surface level as possible,
Yes.
just to have a Green Lantern that's into child porn. And I think it's a great idea.
No, he's not into it.
He just manifests
he
it
manifests it
through the ring.
accidentally.
And if you know what the Green Lantern gets his powers from willpower,
Yeah.
so his willpower is based on child porn.
See, he's deep.
Somebody has to do it.
He's deep.
Yeah.
And I want like when it gets fucking.
You have
brought
Matt
the
Damon
screen.
casted?
Yeah,
You already have him.
I know.
You're going
And
with...
this is a stretch, but I think that we could get him if we have the Reverse Flash that plays the Reverse Flash in the Flash TV series to play the Rape Flash.
That's going to be a tough get, but I think we can get it.
Well, because if he's already playing the Reverse Flash, he can play the Rape Flash.
So if we do Green Lantern, right? So you're going for a Hal Jordan kind of a guy, opposed to the John Stewart Black Green Lantern.
Black people aren't into child porn.
That's
That
true.
wouldn't make
So
any
it has
sense.
to be Hal Jordan.
Yeah, it would make no sense.
Nice, man.
Like, what the heck?
You think that do you think that Green Lantern movie would have worked if you would have wrote it?
Yes.
I do too.
I think that if I would have wrote most movies, they'd work.
Man, could you imagine a world?
You know that one time?
Think of this world I'm picturing, right? The exact same world, except all movies are written by you. And we just have to deal with, dude, did that movie suck too? Dude, all movies suck. What are you talking about?
Because there'd be one good one. There'd be one good one.
One
though.
guy would go, well, I get it. And it's just you in the back.
Well, I kind of think that it was funny and smart. And it's just me.
It's
saying
just
that.
you.
No, like one of them would be really fucking good though. I think.
Sure, maybe one. I mean, if every movie ever was made by you, I'm sure you would get one hit, man.
At least one.
Well, actually, if we had literally no other movies, you probably have a bunch of hits in there because people would have no other option.
Yeah.
Or everybody would just start reading books.
A world where they're just all written by me. You know how many plot holes there would be just because midway through writing it, I'd forget like what I wrote.
Hey, does this feel like an entirely different movie with different characters completely? And there's no Tom Hardy in sight at all. Like,
if I wrote every single movie, I want to make it clear Tom Hardy would never fucking work a day in his life. Like, if I owned Hollywood too, I'd keep him on a string though. You know what I mean? Like, hey, come for this casting and like make him come to all these cast scenes. Just so I could go, fuck you, Tom Hardy. You're not in this shit either.
he would be, he wouldn't work at all. That's kind of like the Matt Damon.
And I would have brought back Philip Seymour Hoffman too.
He probably wouldn't have died if if he had your movies to work on.
I'd keep him working.
He'd never have time for drugs.
I know.
Honestly, that'd probably be more.
This is the 9th Philip Seymour Hoffman movie to come out this month.
Yeah, I
the-
wonder how many. I bet more actors would probably drive themselves to suicide from all the drugs that they're taking because you've written all the movies. But at least Philip Seymour Hoffman would be alive.
Maybe Robin Williams too.
Robin Williams would definitely be working.
Yeah, he'd be working a lot.
Yeah, he would forget that he's depressed.
Well, we'd be on Pan number 8 by now.
I'm sorry.
You know, like Peter Pan, the movie. Or Hook.
We gotta keep cranking up. This is Hook 24.
Hook number 25. They're still coming. Yeah.
You would have re-release a Good Will Hunting every year.
Yeah.
Just your favorite movies.
Yes. Oh man. So also in this like world,
You're like a workaholic, which is crazy. It's like a good.
am I a workaholic? Or am I just copy pasting like most of the movie? This movie.
Well,
you have
all of every movie that has existed in our current world. You have knowledge of.
Yeah.
So you can draw it from memory.
Oh. That's such a good idea.
So you have access to all movies.
It's kind of like that Beatles movie.
Yeah, but way less shitty and more rape.
Yeah, and I'd add a lot more cum.
I know.
To like all of them.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh my god, this movie's so fucking good too. And then they like somehow he should write all of the movies.
Yeah, in my world, it's not that like he should write all the movies. It's that they have no choice but to watch your movies because you're the only person who has
access to writing movies.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I like that.
I think we're basically it. Have we hit it the time?
56.
56?
Oh yeah.
Is it really?
Yep.
Oh damn! I thought we were well past it.
Oh man, that's.
Should we talk about football?
Yeah, we can.
I
watched that whole game yesterday.
The Tampa Bay one.
Yep.
You watched it here?
Yep.
You had good access to it because that was on cable.
Yep.
That was on the open air. Excuse me. I said that wrong to somebody and they corrected me.
Okay.
Basic cable is not the
Somebody
antenna.
corrected me on some shit like that. I'd end them.
Beat their fucking ass.
Like I would actually end them. Right
What did you think about the game? I stopped watching it.
I think that Tampa Bay is an overrated football team
because of the Patriots being able to go to.
Richard Sherman's a bum.
Here is my thoughts.
Okay.
Right. I saw the score. I saw how it ended. Right. And I was watching the updates on my phone of like points back and forth. I really just think that. Bill Belichick had game plan for a very, very long time, more than 1 week. I think this game was.
You see his son?
Bill Belichick's? Oh, is he the defensive coordinator? Oh, I did see that.
Yeah, that's his son.
I didn't know that was his son.
That's his son.
And I think that's probably why it was such a low-score game, is because of how much the game planned.
How he prepared
Yes.
for it.
I think this was a very significant. It wasn't the most significant game of all time, but I think he cared a lot more than people would think he did.
Probably, but I don't know. I just think that they're bums.
Tampa Bay?
Yeah, I think that they're bums.
They're
not going for a two-peat. I guarantee that. There's no fucking way. Also, Richard
really good.
Richard Sherman, really fucking bad.
It's his first game back after
he sucked. Also, they're getting quite a few injuries. I didn't know that Gronk broke his ribs.
His ribs are broken?
Yeah.
Is he going to be healed by the end of the season?
I mean, I think so. I think that broken ribs aren't that big of a deal.
No? You probably had one.
Yeah, everybody breaks a rib. I think I have a broken rib right now.
Damn, I didn't know that.
Yeah. Also,
yeah, tight. That's
what's his name? Winfield Jr. or whatever.
Who is that?
Anthony Winfield Jr. or whatever.
I don't know who that player is.
He's defensive back for the Tampa Bay Buccaneers.
Okay.
He got a concussion yesterday too.
I did not know that.
Yeah, game was. They should have went for it on. I think that Patriots should have went for it on fourth down. They shouldn't have.
Instead of going for the 56-yard field goal.
Yeah, I think that that guy. I think that Jones.
Mac Jones. A lot of people think he is
he's the truth.
Of all of the rookie quarterbacks that come in the league this year, which is 5. A lot of people believe is the best one. Mm-hmm. Over Trevor Lawrence, which is a crazy one.
He's for sure been the best performing.
Trevor Lawrence is one. You have Zach Wilson on the Jets, Trey Lance on the San Francisco 49ers, little Justin Fields on the Bears, and Mac Jones. I think Mac Jones is the best as well.
Well, he's the best performing for sure right
now,
but he also just, I don't know, the way that he like stood in the pocket, he looked very calm and collected. So
yeah, I mean, he's won a national championship. He's the Alabama quarterback.
Yeah, I mean, I'm better than him, but it's like whatever.
You know who else is the truth that we're facing this week for the Green Bay? I'm a huge Joe Burrow fan.
Joe Burrow.
I think he's really good.
Really?
Yes. He's coming off an ACL tear. They're 3-1. They're gonna lose this week, but fucking dude, that guy's good.
You think that guy's good?
Yeah, you gotta wait till you see him this week for the Packers.
All
also, fantasy not doing good. Started off 2-0. Now we're down 2-2.
Yeah.
No good.
Yeah, that's what happens.
I drafted Christian McCaffrey first round. Hurt. I have now traded him.
How hurt is he?
A grade 1, lower than a grade 1 hamstring tear.
Ooh.
So I traded him for David Montgomery on the Bears and Tyler Lockett.
All right.
That's who I got back.
People are thinking Lockett's going to fall off, though, huh?
Well, and that DK is going to pop off now. I've now...
DK is a bum.
I got DK off my team.
Yeah, he's a bum.
I traded DK for DeAndre Hopkins.
That's good.
Because, remember when we were watching Red Zone, you're like, this guy's the greatest in the league.
Yeah.
I basically traded him because of that.
Really?
And DK has outperformed him every week, but I'm believing in him.
Hey.
So
Hopkins is the truth.
So I've really restructured my team. Yep. I got 3 new players. Okay. I'm hoping to turn my season around. We're in 2-2. Those are good moves.
They're fine moves.
Pretty good.
I don't think that it matters what moves you make.
You think I'm gonna lose no matter what?
I just think that fantasy football is fucking garbage. It's for fucking women like Tom Hardy.
I know it's fun.
It's for people like Tom Hardy.
It's very fun.
Yeah, Tom Hardy.
Also, if we're gonna keep talking sports talk, the regular season of baseball is over. Postseason starts now. Friday is our first Brewers game. Playoffs.
And who do we play?
The Braves at home.
Are the Braves good?
We have beat them in series. They've won their division. We should beat them.
If we beat them, does that put us in like the semifinals or what's
it? Gives us one series away from the World Series. So
really?
Yes.
So we're in the semifinals.
Yeah, I guess. Yeah.
Yeah. So we'd have to beat the Braves and then who?
Then the Dodgers or the Giants. Or technically the Cardinals, I guess.
And the Giants are going to win?
Probably the Dodgers.
Really? I thought that the Giants are really good.
Yeah, but the Dodgers are the Dodgers. The Dodgers are now the New York Yankees of baseball.
Are they?
Yeah. So this is what's going to happen most likely. If you don't know,
now you know.
Our pitching has been incredible, right? We have been stacked in pitching. Mm-hmm. About a week and a half ago,
Ryan Braun
retired, and then every 8th inning, basically, we had one reliever.
Yep.
Devin Williams. Funny enough, we have a friend named Devin Williams.
Yep.
He punched the wall and broke his hand. Reliever gone.
Really?
Just gone. See ya. Bye. He was every 8th inning pitched. Devin Williams. Gone. Bye.
So we don't have him anymore?
No longer have him.
he's really fucking good.
Playoffs for a week later. Yes.
He's really fucking good.
Like the best 8th inning reliever in the whole league. See ya.
He just decided to punch a wall.
Break his hand.
Why?
Celebrating. I think they just clinched like the playoffs or something.
Really?
So he was like, yeah, fuck it.
And he just fucking slammed it.
So that sucks, but we still have great starting pitching. Josh Hader's still incredible. I'm nervous. I think we should beat the Braves. If we don't, I'll watch some Tom Hardy movies and fucking kill myself.
Yeah, we fucking suck.
So we face the Braves, and then...
Have we ever been to the semifinals?
Sure. We were one game away from the World Series.
When?
2017.
Oh, really? We were that close that time?
Yeah. We lost at home to the Dodgers.
That'd be cool to be in the World Series.
Yes. Hey, so maybe we get a repeat of 2017.
Bubba Wallace captures rain-shortened NASCAR race in Talladega. First black driver to earn Cup Series victory since 1963.
Didn't they hang a noose on his car earlier in the year?
I think I did hear something about that.
Yeah, there's like heavy racism towards that guy in fucking NASCAR because NASCAR is racist.
Yeah.
But hey, cool. That's cool.
That's pretty good. All right, but yeah, let's hope that the Brewers win.
Exciting wild card game. Red Sox versus Yankees, 1-game series. We're good?
Hey, man, we're good now.
Okay, we're done.
Good.
Hey, we covered it.
We don't have to talk baseball.
All right, see you later.